Hello everyone, so today is the day I finally do my iPad review. So I couldn't really do it before because I wasn't at my place, but now that I'm back I can finally record my voice. So I'm gonna do this now. Just a little disclaimer, I've been using the iPad already, so it's not in its box anymore, but I still want to do a little unboxing so you guys can see what is in there, what I got exactly, and how it comes packaged. So the items are not in there. So let's start with the pencil. The pencil comes like this. You have a little tab here that you can pull to open it. There's nothing in there, just so you guys know. Behind is nothing either. It just says here that you can charge the Apple Pencil, the first generation Apple Pencil, by plugging it into the iPad, but I use another method. I'll show you that in a second. So once you take this out, you're supposed to have the pencil. It's not there. So let me put it out for you. Okay, so it comes like this in the box, though, so you can pull it out, the Apple Pencil. Nice. It feels pretty nice too. So then you pull this out of this little box, and you have a little plug here that I have put away too, because that is what I use to charge my iPad, well, my Apple Pencil. So yeah, when you pull this out, you have a little plug here that I have right here to plug into your Apple Pencil, like so, and then you plug your lightning cable in there so you can charge your pencil without plugging it into the iPad. It's pretty handy. I use it all the time, so I don't have to put my pencil into my iPad. Then you have an extra nib for the pencil, which you can just take out by twisting like that, and it comes out. Sometimes it comes out a little bit by itself, so I'll twist it back sometimes when I'm drawing, when I feel like it's a little loose. You should check if your nib is in there when you draw, or take notes, I don't know, whatever you use your iPad for. Okay, so that was the pencil. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it later. Now, let's talk about the iPad. So let me open the box and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've opened the box. It takes a little while because it's like right in there and you have to shake it a little bit so it comes off. So in the box, you're supposed to have the iPad in there, which I have right here, in there, in the plastic. But here is supposed to be the cable that you're gonna receive. And here's the little cards, and you have little stickers in there. So the cards are not really that useful. It just tells you kind of welcome to iPad, tells you the buttons, Touch ID and stuff. So then it tells you tips. You have an app that shows you tips. It's just that, and then you get the regular Apple icons, stickers. So let me close the box again, and let me show you the specs. So I have the regular iPad, not the iPad Pro, 6th generation for Wi-Fi. I took the least expensive because I didn't really need anything else, and it was in my budget. So if you want an iPad to draw, or a screen tablet, but don't want to get an expensive one, you can just get an iPad. It's pretty nice. So 32 GB. It's not that bad, honestly, for what I do. So now let's talk about the iPad itself. So as you can see, I have a case for it. It's the case that was on my mom's iPad, actually. I took it because she didn't use it anymore because her iPad is dead. So here is the box for the case for iPad Air. She had it for a long time, but since I did not want to buy another one because I like the red, so I just used the old one. It doesn't have a back, but I don't really mind. So in the back, as you can see, I put some cat stickers. It's just a regular iPad. It's in gold. You can't see it very well, but it's kind of pinkish gold, kind of like a rose gold, but still gold. So here you have the buttons, regular buttons. You have a plug for your headphones, pretty nice. so I can use my headphones in there. Then you have the speakers and the lightning thing. So when I open it, let me get my notifications out of the way. When I open it, as you can see, I have a nice Steven Universe background. You can use Touch ID. So you can use Touch ID there. Here you have the control panel. Then you have here notifications. When you go to the left, you have another control panel, I guess. I've put the batteries thing so I can check my Apple Pencil battery, since it's not sticking on there. So I feel like both of these are pretty nice for art. But when I first got the iPad, I didn't have any more money to buy Procreate, which is the app that everyone uses. Now I have it, but at first I didn't have any money. And if you don't have 11 euros, which I couldn't understand very well, because I mean, I didn't have that kind of money before. It's kind of a lot to me. But it's, yeah, pretty cheap. So when you use a pencil, it works pretty nice. But at first, since I didn't have enough money to get Procreate, if you want a free program, you can just use this, Medibang. It works kind of the same. It doesn't have the same features, but I kind of like it. So let me show you. Here I have a new canvas. You have your little buttons there. You can take them out. Procreate is just gonna be like an interface. Nothing that pops out like this and stays. So when you start drawing out Procreate, it's just like this. It's not bad, but not really good either. See, I've been so used to drawing with the Procreate that I want to use my fingers to erase. One problem that I've been finding in Procreate is that, not Procreate, I mean Medibang, sorry, I'm getting mixed up here. I use this pen, texture pen, for my line art. I really like it. But then for coloring, there's not that much. The watercolor is not that good, honestly. It doesn't smudge very well. It doesn't work that well. I don't really like it. So what I do is I use airbrush hard for hard edges and the regular airbrush for smoothing it out. And I just switch between color and transparent so I can erase. It's a pretty nice program for what you want to do if you want to start out by just doing art on your iPad. For example, I made this in this pearl art in Medibang. I pretty much like it, but I think I could have done better because I didn't have the good brushes. So I'm gonna do another pearl drawing, by the way. Since I got Procreate, I want to do the new design, and I'm gonna do a lot of Steven Universe art. So yeah, stay tuned. Now, let's talk a little bit more about Procreate. It's a pretty nice program, honestly. I really like it. I've been using it since yesterday, actually, and it feels pretty great. The only thing I don't like is when I tilt my pencil. It tilts still. It's just like this, and I don't really like that. But I guess it can be helpful for some people. I've been using it into my sketches too, so I don't really mind that much. So I use a dry ink for inking. For sketching, I used an HB pencil. I find it pretty nice. See, I can block out my shadows and stuff when I want to draw like this. So the tilt is nice for the pencil. Let me do something real quick, like an eye. Pretty easy eyes. Maybe a little nose here. There we go. See, it feels really natural to me because I like drawing on paper, and the texture that the pencil gives you is pretty nice. For inking, you have the technical pen, which is just a regular old pen, which is not bad, but I like texture in my drawings. So ink bleed was not my thing either because it was just a little specks in there. So if you like texture, either you have to get a special brush, make your own, buy a new one, or you can use the dry ink. I didn't even try marker, honestly. I don't know. Didn't try it. You can preview. Yeah, you can preview your things in there. Pretty nice. I really like that. But see, I don't know. This is transparent. I don't really like that. You have a bunch of other tools too, which are pretty nice. I like to use the flat brush for shading and stuff. I don't know, I really like it. And you can put your eraser as a tool you're using, so when you want to erase, it works the exact same. When you press lightly, it shows lightly. Kind of like the technique I use. You have a bunch of other brushes. It's pretty cool. I really like it. And you have a bunch of other tools too. Airbrush, textures, abstract, charcoals, elements. Elements? I feel like you could use this in a painting if you needed it. This is fire, well, smoke, flames. It's not bad, not bad. These are tools that you could use on a daily basis if you like to do art a lot, which is probably why you're watching this review. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. I like the textures that it gives you. And you can add some new ones. So yeah, Procreate, I recommend this one. If you have $11 on the side, just invest in Procreate. Pretty good. I really like it. One thing I suggest though is trying out all these little things on the side here. And when you want to fill out something, you just pick it up like this. But one little thing, when you pick it out and you start filling, and you have another color on the side, it's gonna darken that color. I found this out by drawing. But yeah, I don't have a finished art right now from Procreate, but I am drawing on it. I've been drawing on it for the past day since I got it. But yeah, I can really recommend this one. So that's pretty much all I have to say for the iPad review. I might add some things as a voiceover if I ever forget anything. Oh yeah, also I wanted to say, since you can multitask, you can watch Steven Universe and draw at the same time. Really nice iPad. I love this. So yeah, that's all now. So if you like this video, if you enjoyed my review, if it helped you make your mind about getting an iPad or not, you can always leave a comment, leave a like, maybe subscribe if you want to see more of my art. Since now I got a new program, I'm planning on making way more than this. I'm gonna be doing a lot of Steven Universe art because the new episode was amazing, and I want to draw every new form of the crystal gems. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.